Good morning, gang. Yesterday I alerted about AAL or American Airlines, and in this video I'll be discussing why I choose AAL yesterday. And when I alerted AAL, it was at around $12.90. Right now, it closed yesterday at $13.10. So it was a good move, but not what we want right now. We wanted a bigger move. We wanted to hit 14, probably 15 in this week. And like I told in the short, which I would link somewhere here, that I want to buy AAL this time. And while looking at the news this morning, I see that the US stock futures have dipped, right? And this is what I'm reading from the news that I can look right now at Yahoo Finance. It says US stock futures stall after tech's biggest rally since May. US stock futures slipped into red on Tuesday, struggling to build on a broad tech-led rebound fueled by growing optimism that Federal Reserve will deliver a rate cut next month. Future linked to Dow Jones Industrial Average ticked 0.1 percent point lower. S&P 500 edged roughly 0.2%. Nasdaq 100 dropped 0.3% after Monday's session, delivered a strong start to holiday shortened trading week. And by the way, this is a Thanksgiving week, so happy Thanksgiving in advance to all of you. And this is a short trading week because we will be having an off on Thursday, November 27th, and Friday the markets close at 1 p.m. So it's a short trading week. But my take on that is that I was just doing my little research, and I found that over the last 75 years, the SPY has been green about 70% of the times during the Thanksgiving week. So my outlook is bullish. So that's why I choose AAL, and there are multiple reasons why I like AAL right now. The American airline is benefiting from tight capacity and recovering demand, which allows it to raise fare. Higher airfare, of course, improves profit margin, especially if demand remains stable, which is favorable for us as a call buyers. So there are other reasons as well, but what I would like to tell you is that the other news that I was reading on Yahoo Finance just a bit ago was that Nvidia stock drops on report of Google challenging Nvidia in AI chips. Now, what has happened is that the Google is telling that they will be making AI chips, right? And that is what people believe now, because Google is saying that they would be investing in AI infrastructure and they will be making their own chips. And Meta has already said that they will be investing in this plan of Google. As a result, from the news that I'm hearing today, is that Google stock is up by 2.7% pre-market, and Nvidia stock has already slumped by 3%. So yeah, that's what's happening. I don't know if that would be possible, if this plan would be successful, but Google is a big company, right? If they say something, people are going to believe it, right? It's not like some immature guy is saying something from the balcony or from the basement, right? If Google says something, people believe it. And Meta, from what the news says, is already in talk with Alphabet of investing in their AI architecture. So that's what's happening. And just because of this news, this is a complex theory, right? AI is complex. Making these chips is complex. Just because of these news, Nvidia has fell 3% and Google has risen by 2.7% in pre-market. So people are drawn by logic, and I don't think they would be bearish in this Thanksgiving week. So other thing why I like American Airlines stock right now is that the premium cabin demand is outpacing main cabin growth, which is good for margin, right? The American AA Advantage program or American Airlines loyalty program is growing. Active accounts are up and co-branded credit cards spending is increasing. The other reason is management expects significant loyalty revenue via credit card and their partners to drive long-term earnings. And this is what I'm reading from their Q3 2025 earning. American Airlines reported sequential improvement in unit revenues and raised its full-time adjusted EPS or earnings per share guidance to 65 cents to 95 cents. They also expect more than $1 billion in free cash flow for the full year. American Airline has ample liquidity, around 12 billion as per its second quarter report. So I believe that this week is like an enzyme for American Airlines simply because people will be traveling to their home. I believe that AAL already have a good outlook long term, but we as an option trader would look AAL's outlook in the short term. So there are three main reasons. AAL have good Q2 and Q3 cash in their hands as per the reports. This is a Thanksgiving week and people will be traveling to their family and friends. They will be reuniting, and SPX have almost risen or have been in the bullish territory for the 70% of the times in last 75 years. So I do believe that AAL would go higher, and I don't have a silver ball, I don't have the crystal ball. This is just my guess. You have to take your own risks. I'm inside the trade. I will let you know when I exit. Thank you very much.